Do y'all remember the phrase, don't judge others based on the cover of a book? And that is actually very true in today's society where we don't judge others based on how they look in the front, but also having the intentions of other people's emotions, the way how we think about other people on the inside. And I have talked about this with one of my good friends, Rosalina, where appearance doesn't really matter to anyone. And this is actually true, especially for everyone else, not only the gay community, but also to anyone that is interacting with other friends, family, cousins, relatives, or whoever that may be. And like if you're dressing really nice, if you're in your casual fit, um, that is great. There's no need for a lot of exaggeration in terms of clothing wise, in terms of how you really present yourself to the rest of the world out there, especially in the gay community. And I really think that people should have this mindset of not judging others in terms of having like a regular fit can can really be more presentable to the entire community, right? And like people really do have a lot of emotions on the inside, and when other people are really stereotyping at us based on how we look, how we really do other things in our free time, in terms of anything else really, we are so hurt by them. We are so hurt by others that are really stereotyping at us, and it's really not a good look at them, but also it's really bad for their own reputation and for their own character. If they do decide to really stereotype other people that are really going through a lot of things, that are really just trying to be their absolute best that they can be. And like I said, it's really not a good look for them, and there will be consequences, and they will be held accountable for many of the things that they have done. So yeah, it's best to really not assume others based on how we look on the outside, but really try to really have the intention of thinking about others on the inside. And as an autistic, I have a hard time reading other people's emotions, and I think I maybe have talked about this in some older videos, but I'm pretty sure that like I have this problem where like I pretty much just skip out on other people's emotions, even when it's too quickly. So I really just try my best to read other people's emotions, especially when it comes to a lot of one-on-one interactions or within a group interaction. Like it's very hard to read other people's emotions, given by their facial expressions, but also having to think about other people. And like I'm not really a fast learner. I'm just really like a slow, medium level type of learner that is always learning from other people, that is always learning with good intentions. And I am very much authentic. I have a lot of integrity in myself. I don't really fake my emotions. I don't really fake my words, because that is how I truly feel. Even when I'm outside of my content creator life, I really do feel this type of way. Like I really am like and authentic, but also very nice, compassionate, and I really care about you guys. I really care about you guys. I just really don't want to leave the community that I have already built. The community that I have built before is like gaming specific, but now I'm pretty much growing on the expansion of having to become friends on the other side of the category and having to integrate with those two categories into my channel. Because I have been at my lowest since last year, or like since the last like 2 years, and now like I've seen some mental health videos. I've seen a lot of gay related experiences on either my YouTube recommendations list or my TikTok for you feed, and so I thought, why not just make a gaming and also IRL stuff, right? Because like I love having to make these types of commentaries for these specific types, because I really love having to be more of myself, to be more of who I am right now. I really love to create videos. I love to really be inspired by other cinematographers now that I am an aspiring film and television nerd or something like that. I don't know if that is the right word, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there because I am so close to graduating film and television, and I want to be like a cinematographer in the future, but the reason why I'm saying all of this is that I have a lot of things that I can really use as an opportunity to really introduce myself, to really greet other people with whom they want to know more about me, with whom they want to know what I really like to do, what I love to do, like as a hobby, or one of my like special interests. And it's very important because like I said, we don't judge others based on the outside, but really think about those like on the inside, because a lot of people have a lot of ambitions. They have a lot of goals and dreams that they wish to achieve. Even I am a part of it, and I always try to achieve on the goals of having to build a larger community with growth, because I really don't want to see myself grow a little fast, because I feel like it's probably not the best way that I can really grow from a smaller community like this, because I want to see my actual growth. I don't seek a lot of clout. I don't seek a lot of attention these days, but I just really see other people grow, and I want to see myself grow, because I really like the idea of having to be more honest about myself. I really have a lot of integrity, and being more straightforward and trustworthy. And so I'm not like the other influencers that are really trying to compromise these types of these types of ideas, these types of ways. But you know, I am very much a more respected content creator that thinks about other people, and really not many other content creators really care for his people though. But you know, in terms of myself, like I just really like having these commentaries. I love having to really put forth on my authentic documentaries, or like commentaries, you say. But but you know, like, yeah, yeah. The whole point of this video is to be a good figure for everyone. Because if you're being a good figure to everyone, you can accommodate others that are going to be as much more nicer than everyone else over here. So treat others the way you want to be treated. Just really don't think too harshly. Don't think a lot about anything really. Like just don't try to overthink that much. But just really try to think of other people, think of other people's boundaries, think of other people that may be going through a lot of stuff. Because you know, it's always because the emotions are everything on the inside. It's not from the outside, it's not from outer space, but it's always with the intentions of the heart and within the character itself. And that is it for today's video. If you have any insights, if you have any comments, if you have anything about what I said, if there's something that I have missed, please let me know in the comments below. But otherwise, like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week. See ya.